Finally, our polar climates that are found at the high northern latitudes are E climates, shown here in gray, light gray as ET, and dark gray as EF. To distinguish the E climates from the D climates, E climates, to be an E climate, your temperature of your coldest month must be below 32 degrees Fahrenheit, which is the same as the D climate. The key to distinguishing characteristic is what is the average temperature during the warmest month. In the case of an E climate, the average temperature of the warmest month is below 50 degrees Fahrenheit. And that's because there's not much summer here at all. So some of these places got hardly any sun angle. So because of that, there's really no warm period. There's no really warm summer period in which temperatures really get above the average temperature above 50 degrees Fahrenheit. So we got these two different E climates. The ET, T stands for tundra. So these are going to be climates that are just going to be just kind of a transition from the previously mentioned subarctic climate. We then get to the very, very, very cold tundra that we find in northern Canada, kind of the edge of northern Alaska. Same goes for the northern part of Russia. We also see that characteristic uh, tundra climate. A little bit here in coastal Europe, a little bit here in coastal Asia, you'll see the tundra as well. But the ET climate, we see a little bit also, although it's not shown, also this peninsular part of Antarctica. But the ice cap climate, the EF, F standing for perpetual frost. The EF climates, Antarctica, ice cap, Greenland, ice cap. And so those are places in which, there's not obviously a warm enough period for the ice to melt and go away. And so the ice stays there year round because it is so stinking cold. Finally, because both of these E climates are dominated by the polar high pressure, both of them are extremely dry. And so while that ice might be something that comes from something that's wet, obviously, ice, it doesn't really melt and it just slowly accumulates, creating these large ice caps. And I'll cover more of this later in the semester when I talk about glaciers. But once again, emphasizing the predominant wind pattern, the predominant pressure belt of the high pressure in this area creates a very, 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 very dry, along with quite cold conditions.